Alright y'all, what's up? We're back. We are finally officially installing the CageKits on the RX7 now. We are stitch welding the chassis first, doing a couple prep measures first, getting ready to scan the whole chassis, get a couple things done since we started playing with 3D design and CAD design, etc, etc. SolidWorks. I'll throw some clips in this video about that. We're gonna go check out on fella right now who's actually stitch welding the chassis, and we'll go from there. Alright boys and girls, we got our FD new comp chassis back from prep, and from the chassis shop we had all this strained out because we did purchase it damaged. Oh man, body is ready for a freaking goddamn CageKits. Our boy fella gonna weld the thing up for us. Yes sir, ski. Love me a clean FD. Ain't much of an FD left, but it's an FD. Got your dog fellow racing in the house. Here she goes. Damn. Check out this thing that we're doing over here. Show you guys a little bit of that. We got the purple people eater. So if you've been watching the videos and keeping up, we are no longer going to be using this chassis. We are actually going to be keeping it as a practice car, have fun car, party car. Let's go drive with our friends. Let's do another season of Pro-Am in it while we get that car ready for in hopes of Formula D Pro Spec. And 2025, I eventually expect or hope. This thing is gnarly. This is Mark and Aaron's bad to the bone little FD. Let's get the wide out angle on this real quick. It's got the nice 750 cert going. All features work. I love it. Auto parachute mount, badass. Holly. As you can see, if you haven't seen on the V2 Lab video we just posted, twin turbo LS, badass veil side kit. We're gonna go over here and check out this Viva Cuba Libre. My dad did that. These are, in case you didn't know, these are like the data points for the 3D scanner. So as we scan, these points help us determine, you know, what we need for data and all that stuff. Not picking that up. Scan likely. Got some BMW blocks. Let's get it. Let's go back and record fellas some more.
I think it's like oil or something.
Oh yeah.
Get that shit in 4K.
Right here. Check it out. No, that's 5. That's 5 so far. That's number 1 for the year though.
No, I found 2 more pieces. And we're missing both intrusion plates.
CageKits. He just flew in from Utah, I think it was, right?
Yes, sir.
Utah,
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City. That's pretty far. That's across the pond if you ask me. But as you've seen earlier in this video, you see we're building a new chassis for next year. Possibly try to get it done for this year. They did hop on board as a partner for 2024 and ongoing for 2025. Fingers crossed. Maybe. Thank you. Cool. Their cages are awesome, as you've seen. We've already done Natalie's FRS in the previous video. Now we're doing the new comp car. Devin, you want to tell us something about these cages?
Dude, absolutely, man. You guys have been the baddest installer. You guys have been building cages forever by hand. We're just here to save everybody time and money, man. Installers, obviously. Dude's made some magical cars over the time.
Just a couple.
A lot.
Just a couple.
A couple records. Come on, man. Willie's done a handful of cages for us. The FD, the FRS for his, your girl's car.
Yep.
S13s.
S13s. We're about to do the E82 for 1 Series BMW,
yes,
which
sir.
is over there. We'll get that in the video so you guys can see it.
And then, man, with all the drag racing advice, is helping us going into all of our drag cages.
25.5 coming out soon.
Yes, sir. 25 and 85 cages come from the brain and the record holder here.
So cool little scans and stuff. We'll be sending them a lot of back and forth. Rob Parsons, who's also a big brain behind the whole CageKits.
The whole brain behind it.
He is a big guy, man of the hour. We wish you were here, Rob, if you see this video. Thank you so much for these cages, man. I've been able to knock out some of these cages. Like the previous one we ordered for our retail customer, it was an S13 cage, knocked out in less than 48 hours. So off the pallet, it was CNC notch, rebent, everything, base plates, everything I needed. Literally cut the bag in half, the pallet, unbolted, mocked up, welded, delivered. Crazy. Where did you guys come up with this idea?
That's Rob's idea, man.
Like, how did you guys decide to just, put together, we're going to have a cage company and we're going to send people cages and we're going to eliminate all these other fabricators that do cages in a month?
Sorry for you guys doing 20 and 30 year cages, but now we're here to save you time and you can probably still charge basically the same thing. It's just save you a whole lot of time.
You want to give us a little breakdown on the process on how some of these, maybe we can look at that one?
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that.
Let's do that.
So what we do, you've got a new scanner, you've been playing with some scan stuff yourself.
Yeah.
Basically what we do is I'll travel around, or we get cars brought to us, I'll 3D scan them, and then our CAD engineers model up cages. We make cages for FD spec, NASA, FIA rally case, rally race, and then we're getting into the NHRA 8.5 and 2.5 cert cages, all chromoly. Obviously nobody wants a heavy steel cage there.
I heard you were just in Brazil.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we were
19 cages.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, man.
Damn.
Can't complain. Some BMW boys out there.
That's insane.
But yeah, man, our cages are laser tight, dude. You can't make them any tighter, and it allows you to be able to weld them to the A-pillar. We get chassis stiffening, the tubes away from your head as far as possible, just the safest, most user-friendly cage possible. And now we're really all kinds of other stuff.
I really like the simplicity of it. Like the rear bars on these cars, like on the FDs, to give you an example, without a CageKits that comes already set up like this, takes hours and hours and time, especially on an FD chassis, because this is basically a Miata on steroids. So you're very tight for space. You don't have the tools. If you don't have the tools and resources to kind of design the whole rear halo, the dual X, the rear strut tower braces, the floor plates, like it takes a lot of time. I wouldn't even say only FD. I would say almost every car.
Like, the Corvettes are a nightmare.
Like I saw you guys send me some drawings of the 750 cage for a Corvette.
Yep.
Like, that is not something you just wake up and you're just like, oh, dude, here, boom, 750 cage. Like,
yeah.
Chassis builders spend over 100 hours designing those cages.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like, the simplicity of this has been phenomenal. It has been mind-blowing experience.
Oh, so it came from everything you guys do. We're just looking at it and saying, how can we make this faster and better?
It definitely is quick. And it's nice because
everything's laser cut. These caps, everything just goes right on.
So
all of our base plates.
So you guys have the machines and everything, the equipment to
yes, sir.
Cut everything out, put it in a program, cut it out, put it on a pallet, ship it, done.
Yep. Everything's done in-house. And obviously you've probably seen that there's etches where everything goes. There's part numbers. There's this is a tour bar. This is everything is completely laid out and easy held 2 guys for the welder to install one of our cages.
And then you did mention they're FD legal and all that stuff, so you guys ran that with like Formula D rule booking, full text and all that
I
stuff.
live in the rule books, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. That's so cool.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. You guys you've done a whole lot of our cages. I would argue, say you've done good at the top of the list for sure.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be on one of those, installers things soon in the future.
For sure.
On one hand, I love the business aspect of things. I love the art of this type of stuff. It's great. It's honestly great. Especially with Natalie's car, her FRS, we just sent it out to paint.
Yeah.
That cage was done in maybe less than 3 days. Cage is gonna look like it came out of a showroom.
Yeah.
So
our cages are tighter than Porsche's GT Cup car cage.
oh, don't say that too loud. It might hurt some feelings.
That's okay. We're here to do better.
But I think we're gonna get back to work. So if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate all the supporters. We're up to almost 19,000 subscribers, which is a big one. Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir. We're getting there. We are gonna continue to post about this car. We're hopefully going to be building this to the Pro 1 Pro 1 level of a car. We won't be competing in Pro 1. We are aiming for Pro spec, but I want this car to be everything plus more. Everything I've learned on my purple car is going to be implemented into this, just done better. With the help of CageKits, we're going to be able to mount things in certain areas we were not able to do in the purple car because of the cage design. That is another thing that I've never really spoke about was the cage on that car. There is too much intricate and too much space being consumed due to the angles of the cage. So seat position, fuel cell location, I don't have strut tower bracing like this on my purple car, but I did now due to your cage providing me, and I was like, wow, that was a great idea.
And one thing, you'll see this in the future, we're revamping all of our cages so that it'll come with a harness bar and there's another etch. So for you short guys, it'll be a high-low option, as well as all cages are coming with single diag in the main and the rear, or dual X in both. So you'll have on the kit, you can go, I want singles, I want dual. If you run a nitrous tank over here, or if you want the dual.
Before we switch over, but going back to working, I also did notice on the CageKits website, CageKits.org, we'll throw a link in the description below in case you haven't seen it in the earlier stages of the video. There's cages for vehicles. You guys offer speakers, door cards, no door cards,
gutted and non-gutted, so you can leave your windows.
Yeah, that is so cool.
Thanks,
that
man.
is so cool.
We're just trying to
clean it up. A lot of these cards that you see people doing cages, they go to do a NASCAR door bar, they go to do X-brace style door bars, and they cut the whole door, they eliminate door panels. Natalie's car, for example, is still going to be running door panels, speakers, etc. All because they designed a cage that allows me to run that stuff and keep the stock look of the car, utilizing a cage.
And we learned that from NASA and Road Race. Those guys want their windows up when it's raining and stuff. And we're like, well, which one do you want?
Power motors in that with a full cage. It's so cool. But all right, guys, we're getting back to work. Devin, a pleasure.
Appreciate it.
As always, thank you for coming in. Take your ass to go do some more cages. Send me some more cages. I got shit to do. Let's go.
Thanks, man.
All right, let's get back to work.